Okay, I wanted to talk to you guys about pricing strategies when you're selling your home. There's a couple different strategies that realtors employ, or a couple of different kind of philosophies behind pricing, and a lot of times it comes down to the goals of the home seller, what they're trying to accomplish by putting their house on the market. Are they trying to get top dollar? Do they need to sell quickly? All that needs to come into play and be considered. But what I want to talk about today is the difference in philosophy between listing a house below market value and trying to get a big bidding war going where you get a whole bunch of offers and potentially cash offers and people waiving appraisal. There really aren't that many people waiving inspection anymore. That was something we saw a couple years ago, but I think I think realtors and buyers got a lot of fatigue from doing that. There's a lot of deals that fell through. It's just unrealistic to ask a buyer to waive appraisal. Certainly in some situations when somebody's getting a really good deal on the house, or they're very confident, or it's in the quality of the construction, or it's a brand new home, whatever the case may be, they might waive inspection, but it's incredibly rare. So all that to say, sometimes people price their homes below market and try to get a huge bidding war and a cash offer and an appraisal waiver and maybe an inspection waiver, whatever. The danger of doing that is that when you price your home below market, you don't always know that bidding war is going to result in a sale price that is actually market value. And we had a really good illustration of that with our listing we have right now in Johnstown, where we listed the property, sat on the market for about 20 days before it went under contract. We were a little high. We got some feedback that the price is a little high, but ultimately we got a very strong price for the house, even though it did not sell instantaneously. While we were on the market, the exact same house that we were listing went on the market down the street, and they listed that property for, it was $75,000 below what ours was. Huge. We were just shocked, right? And so I called the agent and said, what's going on? Obviously you priced this incredibly low. She said, well, I really want to get an appraisal waiver, and we're pricing it very aggressively and we got 8 offers, and it got bid up $40,000, and so we're really happy. And I said, okay. And she told me the price, and I said, that's still, in my opinion, well under market value. So we kind of argued a little bit in a good-natured way about philosophy and what she did and what my philosophy was. Ultimately, we did end up getting ours under contract for about $22,000 more than the exact same house down the street was under contract for. And so I think that's a great illustration that I think those people left money on the table, a lot of money on the table, and it was the realtor's personal residence, so she kind of was doing whatever she wanted to do, and didn't have clients to kind of satisfy or please. She wanted to get the house sold quick. But perfect example, two of basically the exact same home, one sells for $22,000 less than the other one. And bidding wars are great, but again, you cannot guarantee that competitive situation is going to get the price up to where to a market value price if you're pricing it well below market. So, and of course that's a extreme example. We very rarely see a property price that low. But even if if it wasn't $75,000 under market, what if it was sometimes realtors will price $20,000 under and hope that bidding war gets pushed up to where they think market value is. So depending on what my clients are trying to do, sometimes people want to sell fast. The bidding war is the way to go. But a lot of times if my clients are okay being on the market a little bit longer, God forbid you're on the market for 2 weeks, and you have to deal with 15 or 20 showings in order to make $20,000, most people would do that. That's a pretty good rate of return for most people. So anyway, just kind of interesting story I thought I'd share. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.